And I think if you think of yourself as a leader, there's probably three themes that I think you need to keep an eye on, right? So one is transparency. In a hybrid world, you have to be much more transparent. Candid real-time feedback needs to happen. Pushing information as low in the organization as possible. Netflix is great at this, and that allows everybody at every level to feel part of the organization, have meetings, see how they fit into it. And also, it helps everyone drive the business forward, which is much more effective for a company if everybody's rowing in the same direction than if there's like five leaders that are driving it and expecting everyone else to deliver. That's just not even helpful for anybody anymore. That's just not working. So, number one would be that the transparency. Number two, I think, is as we've touched on these themes of autonomy, right? So increasing autonomy, agency, and accountability with clarity for people. So it's leading with context instead of control is very important in this setting. And so it really provides what we call like a freedom within a framework, right? So again, Zappos is really good at this. Southwest Airlines, Netflix, again, is probably the king and queen of this. And so what that means is accountability and autonomy, they're not mutually exclusive. Some people think they are, but they're really not. And so, but in fact, you need them both because accountability without the autonomy is just compliance, right? And then autonomy without accountability is like no direction. So you really need both of them. So the key there for leaders is really just to set a very clear vision slash strategy. And then, guiding principles is what I would call it, but then let people own it. Let them figure out how to get there. And then just giving people really important problems to solve. People, especially these, Gen Z and millennials, they want purpose, they want meaning. And I would argue everybody, it's a human need. It's not a generational need. And so I think positioning projects and the work people do in a way, I think this is the number one job of managers, especially, is really positioning it so that it connects the dots so people see like how every little menial task they're doing that they think is menial actually, it contributes to the greater good or the greater whole or the organization or how it impacts the client or things like that. That's huge.